in the chat. Super Bowl Wilson. Howie Roseman didn't even win a playoff game till his 7th year. Learn ball, Woodward Sports.
What is it? It doesn't have anything to do with anything. He has 2 Super Bowl rings.
Cody Ingle. People act like Howie got hired and they got a Super Bowl right away.
Right. That's the thing that
it doesn't matter. He has 2 Super Bowl rings. Who the fuck cares?
It don't because you got to understand the building process. He took over a winning product.
Who doesn't understand that?
You guys. You think just because Brad hasn't got it done in 4 years, he's not as good as Howie Roseman?
He's not.
And that's not how
you
it
think
works.
Brad's a better
because
GM
if we were
than
having
Howie
this
Roseman?
conversation 4 years into Howie Roseman's regime, you would say he's shit.
We're not, though. We're having it right now.
But you're arguing apples to oranges.
Do you think he is better? Yes or no?
At this point, no.
I would say
I think Brad has done a better job with less than Howie Roseman did with more.
We're not arguing because we agree he's not better.
I would say, like, at the arc, he's better. He's further along than Howie Roseman was 4 years ago.
But you're judging a cake like 30 minutes into being baked to one that's done. It's completely different.
But by saying Howie is better, that's not saying Brad is bad, though. I think that's where we get.
Yeah, but you got to understand context.
We don't have to have the best guy at the best thing every time. No, it's okay to say other people are better.
If you were 4 years in, you wouldn't be saying Howie is
the
best,
we're not.
would you?
But we're not.
But would you be saying it then?
But we're not. So it doesn't matter. It's like
it doesn't matter.
Unprovable hypotheticals don't matter to me. Yeah. Don't use unprovable hypotheticals in an argument.
Judging one person on a shorter timeline than another is not equal.
No, but we've had our chances too. Number 1 seed last year, NFC Championship game the year before that. We've had our chances.
And how did you get that? Because you have a better GM who built it out of nothing.
So he is a better GM. You think he's a better GM?
You can argue it. I mean, to me, I can argue.
You just said he wasn't.
What he's done in his 4 years, he's been a better GM than Roseman was in his first 4 years.
Okay, and that means nothing to me.
Well, it should.
Okay, cool. Well, it doesn't. We're talking about right now. Who's better right now? That's the argument. And nobody's.
And Brad Holmes, with what he's had, is better with what.
So you think Brad Holmes is a better GM than Howie Roseman?
4 years in, I do.
In his first 4 years.
Okay, well, stop caveating it. Just yes or no.
It's not caveating it.
It is. If you can't say yes or no without, that is the definition of a caveat.
Because you can't compare the two. They've had different timelines.
Okay, then we can't compare them. I think Howie Roseman is better.
It's like arguing, is rookie LeBron James better than Jordan? At that time, you didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
Michael Jordan was better at that time than rookie LeBron James. Yes, he was.
All right.
Dylan in the super chat.
What? Is that false?
No, I don't think so.
Dylan in the super chat. Howie drafts off consensus big boards and Georgia players. He's lazy. That's actually
that's funny.
It's okay to say that.
Yeah, two things can be true.
Yeah, but when Howie Roseman has a losing record taking over a winning team his first year, he's not a bad GM?
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Let me look it up.
His first 4 years were not glorious, but he also took over a better product.
What team did he take over?
The Eagles.
Okay, who was on? Name me the players that he took over. Name me the books. Explain to me how it's a better product. If you can't just say things that you don't have anything backing it on. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not.
I could say something because a guy took over an already successful product and kept it being okay. Brad Holmes took over a fucking dumpster
He
fire
did, and he turned it around fast.
Had done anything
what
in the
did
history
Howie
of their
tell me the books and the players and the stuff that Howie Roseman took over.
All right, I'll break it down for you.
I know there was less a quarterback because Carson Wentz fell off a fucking
But you
cliff.
know what Brad Holmes took over,
I do.
right? You know those
I do.
books,
That's
right?
why I don't
you
need
know
those
Trey
books.
Flowers, right?
But I'm not
going
going
to
to make blanket statements over something that I don't
My
know.
argument is Howie Roseman couldn't do what Brad Holmes did.
And again, unprovable hypotheticals are not the way I like to argue. If that's how you want to live, that's how you want to live.
Are we counting his executive VP of football ops and general manager, or just general manager, or so executive VP of football operations, general manager? That's when he got like the executive VP title. So like he was a GM the first 5 years there. But then his title changed to executive VP of football ops.
So let's go 2016 then, just to shorten the time. I mean, I don't care what you want to include.
When he got named executive VP of football ops and general manager, it was 2019.
Okay.
They were 9-7 that first year, lost in the wild card.
And what were they the year before that, though?
They were 9-7. They lost in the division. The year after 2019, they went 4-11-1.
Yeah.
In 2021, they went 9-8, lost in the wild card. Yep. 2022, they went 14-3, lost the Super Bowl. Then they went 11-6, lost in the wild card to Tampa. Then last year,
so
they
you're
won
saying
the
the
Super
first
Bowl.
year they had a bad year, and then the second year they were fighting to make the playoffs at 9-8, and then the third year they were in the Super Bowl.
No, first year he took over a winning franchise, and then they repeated what they did the year before. The second year he took over, they went in the fucking dumpster.
Then what happened? They made the Super Bowl in 2 years.
But he started with the Eagles in 2010 as a GM. That was GM. Had head coach. The head coach had personnel authority then.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
That was Chip Kelly. And then when Chip Kelly got kicked out, then he took over and he turned them into a Super Bowl contender in a couple of years.
He got personnel power
it's okay to
after
say
2015.
He's not as good as him,
so you
not,
can
and they won in 2016.
I don't know.
Like
if a GM takes a 9-17 and turns them into a 4-win team, is that better than a GM who takes a 4-win team and turns them into a Super Bowl contender? Is that better?
If you win 2 Super Bowls, yes.
But you can only go by how much time Brad has had. That's what you're missing in this whole conversation.
It's sticky with this because he was like the GM,
pseudo
GM.
He wasn't the GM.
He didn't have full power
until
2019.
Until Chip Kelly, and then we're gone.
Yeah. So 2016 was when he had the full power. I guess you could say.
Super Bowl Wilson says Brad has drafted more All-Pros and Pro Bowlers since 2021 than Howie Roseman has ever. So that's cool. Howie Roseman has 2 Super Bowls.
Because he's had longer in office. Not because he's a better GM.
Okay.
And
you guys think Brad Holmes is a better GM than Howie Roseman? I disagree. And that's where we are.
I see that.
I think at this point.
Right.
At this point, like 4 years into being a
All
GM.
I'm asking you is to acknowledge what Brad had to take over and
I know
Howie
what Brad.
had to take
you
over.
don't think I know that? You don't think I know what Brad had to take over? Brad Holmes is a top 3 GM. It's okay to say he's not the best at everything. It's okay to say Lions players aren't the greatest of everything at all times, always. It's not like a slight to say Brad Holmes is a top 3 GM in the National Football League. Yeah. And that's crazy that I have to explain this so hard.
Why do you hate Brad Holmes? Why do you hate Brad Holmes?
And we got an audience in the conference room. Shout out.
Get rid of Brad Holmes. Get him out of here. Brad Holmes, not worth it.
It's a middle ground, y'all. 2 things can be true. As of right now, Howie's better. He's got the Super Bowl.
Because Neil and Stick are Sith, and they only speak in absolutes.
Yeah, You're the one only speaking in absolutes. You're the one that can't understand the context of time. You're the one that doesn't understand what one person took over and the other person did.
I do.
You're the one that doesn't understand that when Howie Roseman took over the team, they fucking crashed. When Brad Holmes they've only ascended. You're the one that's not understanding the realities of the situation, and you can only argue the Super Bowls that he won with much more time in office.
If you want me to break down everything that Howie Roseman drafted, all these players he brought in, everybody he moved on from,
that's absolute.
There is a ton of other things that he does. He drafts well. He signs well. He moves on from players. Right. He doesn't get bogged down in contracts. If you want me to break down why Howie Roseman is a good GM, I can do that. I don't think I should have to because he's proven it to us consistently.
So has Brad with less.
Yes, and Howie Roseman's done it better.
Because he's had longer. And I don't know if you've had it done better if you took over a winning team and made them a 4-win team the next year.
And then you were in the Super Bowl in 2 years.
Correct.
So yeah, so that's 4 years, right?
Saying if you give someone time, they can get better.
So that's 4 years, right?
So wait,
when he was in the Super Bowl in 4 years,
he built
by your logic, that's better than what Brad Holmes has done in 4 years.
So you're arguing if you give someone time.
What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? You're arguing nothing for the sake of argument and using unprovable hypotheticals. Why?
How is Brad Holmes doing more with less unprovable? It's very provable. Look at the records.
Howie Roseman took over a wild card playoff team that was 10-6.
Did Brad?
No.
Thank you.
Has Brad been to the Super Bowl in that same span? If we're looking at that, the team he took over, and then in 4 years he had been to the Super Bowl. Brad Holmes
because he took over a playoff team. It's easier to get to a Super Bowl when you take over a playoff team. How hard is that to understand?
Is that the same team?
He lost pieces in the process.
He completely gutted and rebuilt the team. If you don't understand what he did to those teams, you should go back and look.
They took on the second-round guy as their quarterback.
Wow. Go back and look at that playoff team he took over.
You're right.
And the playoff team he had in the Super Bowl.
Taking over a 3-win team and making them a winner is the same as taking over a perennial playoff team.
I didn't say that.
That's what you're saying.
That's not what I said. If you want to listen to what I said, you can listen to what I said. It's not the same team. He didn't take that playoff team to the Super Bowl.
Right.
He gutted it and built a playoff team out of that team.
And built it back up. Yeah. You got to give him credit for that, too.
It's just shitting on another guy to prop your guy up for no reason. It's crazy to me. It's okay. It's okay to say
that already a winning product is easier to polish than a.
I did say
that. Nobody's not saying that.
I can't acknowledge it. I'm saying it. You're just not listening.
I'm listening, and all I'm hearing is, he won a Super Bowl.
That's not what
because he had a playoff team to start with. Give Brad Holmes a playoff team to start with, and let's see what happens.
This is like the Rams trade
unprovable
argument.
Hypothetical.
It's like the Rams won the trade until the Lions won the Super Bowl, but it's the same argument.